it's me, Danielle Ettins, and today I'm just going to do a fun and quick color and chat. If you saw my last video, which I will link right there, it was a amazing, epic, ridiculous happy mail from one of my good buddies, Wrenn, who now officially does have a YouTube channel, which I will be linking for sure down below, up above, everywhere. It is Wrenn's Coloring Craze, so please check her out. And in that package, she sent me so much amazing things that I just kind of wanted to play around with some of the stuff. So this was one of the books that she sent me, Mickey Mouse Doodling Pad from Ollie's. This was actually attached to like a colored pencil container box, and I ripped that off, and in doing so, ripped off most of the back cover. And so what I did was I just put a like cardboard piece back here to stabilize it again. I think you could even tell how I was ripping through that, so I think this will work fine. I decided that this would be a good one to work in because I think I can use a lot of the stuff she got me. Not all of it because it was too much, but what I'm planning on doing is using the Sergeant Art glitter gel pens and trying out some of the amazing crayons that she found for me. So I think this will be a great page for that. I actually might pause and use one other thing she got me. We'll see. So let's just start with what we got. So I'm a huge Disney fan, obviously. And I need to text Sam and tell him I'm filming. So hold on because he's messaging me. Filming. Okay. I'm a huge Disney fan. I don't know if I really had very much with all the classic guys, so I'm super excited to have a book like this that has the classics in it. Also, I forgot to put a page behind here, so I'm gonna have to do that. One moment. Let's just finish off this tongue. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Okay, where do we have a page? So she sent me a bunch of Disney related memorabilia, coloring supplies, fun stuff, and some stuff that she made, and it's super, super awesome. So I am going to color Mickey in these fun glitter Sergeant Arts. They're already really nice. I did swatch them for myself, and they feel really great. I have never tried this brand before, but I had heard of it. But I think this is looking spectacular already. And I'm actually really excited to do the pattern books, but I just don't know if those would be great to do on camera right now because they're going to take a really long time. So I figured this way we could try more things and it would be fun and quick and easy. So this is actually the second video I'm filming today, but the other one you won't see for another 4 days. And that other one took a really long time to film, which might be another reason that encouraged me to pick this book instead, but I'm really excited to do this. Sometimes simple pages are nice. I'm actually not really sure what colors I'm going to go for because I want to try out a bunch of the new colors. I've also don't think I have ever tried glitter crayons from Crayola, but each of the packs that she gave me has 2 glitter colors in it. So we're going to have to open these up and see what happens. So yes, today, when I am filming, is the 24th of September. You will be seeing this on the 25th of September, so not a long wait for this one. But I can't believe how quickly this month has gone. We're nearing the end already. Fall is in full swing. Has anyone else felt this month went really quick? I feel like for me, August went really slow. And now September has gone quick again. I don't know. That could just be a me thing, but it also could be because I colored so much more last month. Uh-oh. We got an ink flow issue. Okay, fixed it. Yeah, last month since I was coloring so much, the month kind of went a little slow. But now I've colored a reasonable amount. So the month has gone fast again, maybe? I don't know. These are super nice and sparkly. I'm also excited to use these in my Color Questopia books as between the line work gel pens because I just love doing that with glitter or with metallic. And honestly, I didn't love the idea of using up my big set, which is the Color It. We've went through that before, so I kind of am preserving them a tiny bit more now. So it's really nice to have these extra ones to do that with that are really nice quality so far. What should we talk about? Any requests? You know what? This is unrelated, but something I just thought of because I was like, what day of the week is it? Oh, Thursday. So it's Thursday. Our recycling schedule, we have to recycle. We recycle cardboard and like papers and things, and then we recycle cans and bottles and stuff like that. And it's every other week. So you will only recycle cardboard twice a month. And again, bottles twice a month. And it goes out Wednesday night and they pick it up Thursday. So without fail, Thursday, after they pick it up, I get a whole bunch of boxes delivered and have cardboard everywhere. Because now we're stuck with it for 2 more weeks. So it happens basically every single time. I just got a big snack delivery, which, whatever, but I ordered some stuff and now I have like 20 boxes. It's not really. It was one big box and then small boxes inside of it. So it's not that dramatic. But now we have them for 2 weeks. Sometimes we like put them in the garage, but then sometimes we'll put them in the garage and then forget that they're out there and then end up having cardboard for a month. And it's a whole thing. Usually we try to keep one big box in the kitchen and then put any little boxes we make between the 2 weeks into the big box. So oh, and related, so we do that. We keep that in the kitchen. Noodles is 5 years old. And I mention that again because she had no problems like this until recently. And I'm upset with her because she is 5 years old. She needs to get it together. But she decides that she likes to eat the boxes, but specifically butter boxes. So anytime we put an empty butter box, so the butter never touched the box, but like they're wrapped up, she will always find that and eat that or try to eat it. Like she runs away with it and we take it from her. But I don't understand what it is about the butter box. She like senses that it's there and will steal it every single time. So it's an interesting thing that she does, that she loves butter box. That's the downside of leaving it in the kitchen, but I feel like the yellow, you're seeing a little more lines than we did with the red, but that could just be how I'm coloring. So yeah, I thought of that because I was thinking of what day of the week it is. So they already took it, so we won't have to worry about them driving the trucks by. And sometimes Noodles will bark at them, and sometimes she doesn't care, which is also weird because I don't know what the difference is. I think overall she's getting better at people, which thank goodness, but sometimes they still slip through. So there is that. I might end up doing the around all the circles in more of these glitter ones, but let's bust out some of these bad boys. I'm gonna take out a color of the world for his face. What color is Mickey Mouse? I guess this Mickey Mouse is kind of white. So I'm just going to use the lightest one. This is extra light almond. And we will color his face just a little bit. Again, I haven't used crayons in a while. Can we even see a difference? I think so. Maybe. Maybe not. Huh. This is extra, extra light. What's going to happen is I'm going to just think I'm coloring everything, and then I'm going to like shine a flashlight on this later and realize that I missed a whole bunch. So it's okay. I just wanted to give him a tinge of color. Extra, extra almond light is fine. I think you can see it a little bit. Maybe. You could feel it. So. But this is super exciting. How many are in here? 24 colors. Does it show you on the back? It's a weird direction to show you, but those will be a lot of fun. It's formulated colors that represent people from all around the world. Now it's even easier for kids to color themselves, their families, and their friends from all over the globe. So, oh, they do say the color names on the side, which is nice. So, medium almond, medium deep rose, light medium almond, light almond. I guess they just went with a few different shade names. Wow, that's weird. So, medium almond, light almond, very light almond, extra light almond, deepest almond, extra deep almond, very deep almond, and medium deep almond. There are 10 colors in here called almond. Also, now that word does not feel real anymore because I said it so many times, but there we go. So I'm thinking, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's not divisible by many things. Let's see what colors we want to use. Should I just do like the blue and red? This is the, I was going to say poppy, but it's trolls. I don't know what this specific troll's name is, but I think this is maybe my favorite of the kits. I don't know. I keep wanting to pick a favorite and then not being able to because I'm like, oh no, I do like that. Oh no, I do like that. Oh no. So I do like most of them. So this is Glitter Scintillate. What? Scintillants? Oh, it's just glitter in different languages. Duh, that was embarrassing. So this, do they say what color they are? No, but this is obviously like a red and a blue. That's pretty classic Mickey. Or I can do shades of blue because I have a blue glitter in here too. Ooh, and in there. Are those the same? Let's see. I'm debating if I want to take these out of the container and like put them all together or keep them in the cute containers. It's hard to decide because both are cute options. Maybe I can do all shades of blue and I'll just do 3 and rotate. Apparently I might have 4 different glitter shades of blues and like teal. Oh, this is a metallic instead of a glitter. Interesting. I wonder what this one's gonna be. Because on the cover they look the same, the wrappers. But in the box, ooh, that's also a metallic. Interesting. Okay, I think I'm going to do just blue and not this red. So I'm going to put the red back in with the troll. I wonder the difference. I could always take out a Post-it. No, I'm turning around. I'm sorry. Everything is out of my reach right now. Here's just an index card so we can test these out. So let's see. Our 2 glitter blues. We'll see if we see any glitter. And our 2 metallic. Ooh, that's a nice color. See, do we see any shine? I think I can see the most shine in this one. I don't know if you guys can also see that. But either way, they're super pretty colors. Maybe I will... I'm definitely using that one. That is for sure. So let's put that one down and then we can make up our mind. Again, I haven't colored in crayons in so long that I don't even know how to make it look nice anymore. I'm not going to press too hard because they're so new and beautiful that I don't want to just like go through it all real quick. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but I'm that ridiculous, so. Yeah, you can definitely see the sparkle in that. Excuse me, my voice is already going. This is too soon voice. It's only been 15 minutes. Oh no, I'm making streaks. I can already feel it. How fun to color with crayons again. Ah, I'm super excited. I have been wanting to do a crayon video, but this really gave me that final push. Also, crayons are definitely in my challenge cup, so we'll see when they come up. But I'm pretty sure I was just going to use my Twistables whenever that happened. Cute. Should I just do every other? Maybe I've made decisions. I've done something here. Uh-oh. When I was little, I used to color with crayons by darkly outlining the area and then very lightly coloring it in. And I think I've since learned that that was really common for people to do, but I was like so fancy when I would do that. And I'm talking like 8 and under. Pretty. So skip 2, I guess, is what I've decided. Okay. I don't know what my plan is. We're winging it. Mickey's so cute. Ugh, I'm so desperate to go back to Disney World. I want to visit Shayna in Disney World. Roll soon. Be ready for me. No. I'm really trying to plan a trip for 2022. Like January. My next like Disney bucket list thing would be the art festival in Epcot. I was talking about it with Sam, and we were ranking like what time of year we want to go next, because they just have festivals all the time and I want to eventually see all of them, right? You'd think. But the first time we went in 2013, we just like went in the summer, which was a crazy decision, and I don't know. Uh-oh. I didn't skip one. That's unfortunate. Anyway, we went in the summer and it was a crazy decision because it was incredibly hot, but it ended up not being too crowded because it was like right when schools were starting, especially for the South. So there were not too many people overall. From what I heard, like we picked it specific. And then when we went this last time for our honeymoon was in December for the Christmas festival in Epcot and everything, which I loved a lot. And I would one day want to do that again, but it is not necessarily my next choice because I did it already. So of the remaining things, Shane, you can add on if I'm missing anything, but I think there's like Halloween for Mickey's Not So Scary. There's the Festival of the Arts, Food and Wine, and Flower and Garden is the 4 we were thinking about. And personally, I order them Festival of the Arts, then Halloween, then Flower and Garden, then Food and Wine, because we are not really, well, we don't drink. Sam doesn't mind drinking, but Sam's also very cheap, so he's not really gonna like spend a bunch on alcohol. And then I don't really drink. I have nothing against it. If you want to do that, that's fine. Though I don't appreciate, like, I don't want you getting drunk in Disney World because it's still, in my mind, super appropriate for adults to be there, but not super appropriate for adults to be drunk there. So, yeah, that's my opinion on that. But as for me going, I want to see art, and then I want to see the topiaries of Flower and Garden. And then, of course, Halloween just seems fun, but I'm just worried. I don't want it to be cold, guys. It was so cold when I was there in December. I made poor choices. Also, this crayon is getting, like, the glitter is making it a little rough to color with, which is interesting. I mean, we're not going for perfection. As always, we're just having fun doing what we like doing here. So it's just weird. It's a weird texture from this crayon. I don't know. I'm just going to be sporadic then with it. Things have changed. I've gone off the rails. But maybe that's why it wasn't looking as glittery, because the glitter is not on the top layer and it's underneath a little bit. Who knows? Yeah, so I would love to go in like January 2022 is my goal. Like I'm starting to save up money. I have like a Disney credit card that I'm going to use to get points and stuff, because every little bit helps. It helps. So we'll see. We have a secret goal that I'm not going to mention here, but if we hit that secret goal, we're going to book. So, if that ends up happening earlier, then we might even get to go next year, but don't know. And of course, all of this very much depends on the state of the world. We wouldn't be booking things early that we didn't have to, if that makes sense. Like the order of... Sorry, Sam just messaged me. Okay. My credit card possibly just got stolen. Uh-oh. That's weird. Anyway, I'll talk to him after the video. But we wouldn't book things that we didn't have to super far in advance. Like, you don't have to book your plane trip right away. You don't have to book your meal plan right away. You can still save over time. Okay, so I did that. Should we do a different? Now I have two next to each other. I'm just gonna do two in this blue, and then I'll do the rest. So we'll just use all four of these blues. Ooh, this one's coming out super shiny too. But I'm just really excited about the idea of planning for a Disney vacation again, because it's so much fun for me. As the super planner that I am, I get really in depth. My planning for vacations in general, I always try to be as in depth as possible. I've mentioned many times before that I have trouble with decision making sometimes. I just like get stuck in loops. So I always tell Sam and anyone I go on vacation with, I always tell them I'm going to plan it almost to the minute. And then once we get there, if we choose not to do things, that's absolutely fine. But I would rather have the plan and not do it than have no plan and just sit around staring at each other. Because I feel like that happens more often than I would like, is we get somewhere and then everyone's like, okay, well, what do you want for dinner? And they're like, I don't know. What do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? And then it just goes around and around, and it takes like hours to decide, and then it wastes your time. Like, I'm not very good at relaxed vacationing. I'm good at like sightseeing vacationing. So I'd rather have it planned. So when we go to Disney, I plan out what rides I want to go on each day. And I plan out like everywhere I want to eat. And I plan out like what time I want to eat. I plan it all. And then again, when we get there, we can be like, oh, I'm not really in the mood for that. Let's have this instead. Perfectly fine. Encouraged. But if we're just sitting there and like, well, what should we do? I know what we should be doing because I have it written down. So I highly recommend that style. I know my cousin can't do it. She likes planning in advance the big stuff, but then essentially doesn't plan any small stuff. So if you're listening, Erin, I'm talking about you. She says she watches my videos at night now, but she likes to wing it, and I can't do it, and I don't know how she does it. Admittedly, she usually does a lot more cool stuff than I do because she'll just go with the flow, but I don't like the flow. So she's also very good at having an idea and following it through right away, when sometimes me planning for a long time, I don't always follow through with everything I think about. So different strokes for different folks, but I am a planner through and through. So once I get the go ahead for planning Disney, I'm going to plan the heck out of it. Also, I might have talked Sam into staying on property again and possibly even getting the meal plan again. I have to see if the promotions are running, but when we went for honeymoon, it was during a time that if you stayed on property, you got a free meal plan. And he was not really excited about it because when we went in 2013, we didn't eat on property basically at all, but we also didn't stay on property, and we had to like rent a car. We stayed at like a SeaWorld hotel. I don't know. So, I forgot everything I was saying. So for this time we had the free meal plan, and I personally loved it a lot because it took off, again, so much of the stress of deciding what to eat and when to eat and where, because we had would leave the park for food. And obviously that's not the best. Oh man, I didn't do that line either. Ugh. Falling apart here, guys. Is this a different color than that one? I'll use the dark color. So I really loved having the meal plan because they just, all the food was already included. So if you wanted to get something extra, it was included. You didn't have to worry about getting the second cookie or whatever, because on vacation, Sam and I also have very different styles for spending. I am like, we're here, we're on vacation, just get it, get all of it. And he's much more reserved, which I'm sure overall is useful. But I'm like, no, I want it. Let's do it. So let's do another glitter for around the outside. I just want to do the purple just because I love the purple. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm so sorry for anyone who is not a Disney fan that I talk about it so much, but it's all I think about, guys. It's just such a fun place to be. And for me, again, real bad anxiety. I don't necessarily love travel because it makes me worried a lot, but Disney is one of the places that I feel pretty secure and safe. So I don't know if that's silly. Please don't burst my bubble if that is a silly idea, but it works for me, especially they'll shuttle you from place to place and everything is all attached to each other, and I actually kind of get the lay of the land and know where I am every once in a while, which is unusual for me. So I just think it's magical and I love it so much. And if I could, I would totally go even more often than I do, but unfortunately it's real far from here, and seeing as you'd have to have the plane trip, it really hurts the cost. So we'll see. I also know I have an aunt and uncle that live in Florida, but they just moved to Florida from Texas, and I have to see how close it is to the Disney area. So obviously being in Florida, it's much closer than being up here, but I don't know if it's close enough to visit them or have them meet us in the park. That'd be cool if they came to the park one day. So we're almost done with this page. I'm sorry if this was too quick for you, but I just thought this was a nice way to try a bunch of different stuff that Wrenn gave me, which again, thank you so much, Wrenn. If you're watching right now, I was blown away, and I think I'm actually really enjoying everyone's response to my response. I'm really happy that it came across as sincere, because it was, and I feel like in person I'm always nervous that I don't sound sincere, but I don't think I could have hit it if I tried with that video. So I'm actually like really afraid of opening gifts in front of people, and like my whole life I would dread Christmas because of the gift opening process. Obviously I liked having the gifts once they were already opened, but I'm sure everyone's family does things differently. With my mom's side of the family, we would like go around and each person would open their gifts individually and like everyone would watch, and that was like the worst thing for me ever. And then with my dad's side of the family, it's like a crazy free-for-all, and we pass out all the gifts and say go, and everyone opens at once, so nobody's really watching you. And then you kind of just go like, thanks, Uncle Ed, or thanks, cousin. You know what I'm saying? When you open it, and then it's like, it's the quickest process ever. And for whatever reason, sometimes it happens like the second we get there. Again, mom's side of the family, it would happen in like the middle towards the end of the day. We would do other stuff and eat first. Dad's side of the family, the second you walk in the door, you pass out those gifts and we open them, which is definitely useful if we get anything to do together. Sometimes like we'll get board games or something, and then of course I get a phone call like 6 circles from being done. Unfortunate, because now I have to edit this video. Ugh. So I don't even know what I was talking about. I was excited about whatever I was talking about. Ugh. Oh well, we're nearing the end. I'm sure it was Disney related in general. Sorry if you don't like Disney, but I do. So I'm really excited for October. All the video ideas I have coming October and November. Pretty sure I mentioned that in something. I think it's in the Color and Chat coming out in 2 days. But I hope you will stick around for all that's coming up, guys. If you have not subscribed, you should. You can turn on bell notifications. You can thumbs up the video, leave a comment. I have all the other ways to find me down below. So I have my Instagram linked. I have an email address linked. I have Goodreads linked. I got it all. I don't think I will have the stuff today linked because she found this at Ollie's. So I don't know if it's available on Amazon. But usually that is the hopping place to be. And I think this came out super cute. And it's super fun. And it was fun playing with crayons again. But it was kind of weird playing with the glitter ones, so I think I'm excited to try the rest of the colors too. Let me know what you would do if you would take them out of the packaging or keep them in the little packaging. Because it's definitely easy to like have these little sets together, but then to get the crayons out, you have to like take everything out and in. That's a whole thing. And then of course to see what colors you have. So I don't know. I'm torn. I could always swatch them, which is interesting. I've never swatched my crayons, but they all do have names. So I think this is it for us. Let's see if I can hold this up. I'm sure, can you see the shimmer? Yeah, you can definitely see it in the gel pens. I'm not sure if you can see it in the crayon. I can see it a little bit. It's obviously a lot more faint than the gel pens, but it is there. So thank you again, Wrenn. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. My next video is going to be about my new coloring cart. Super exciting there. So if you want to see that, subscribe. I'm a fun time. But otherwise, I will see you all in 2 days with something new. See you later. Bye.